Hello and welcome back to Combine and Conquer. In our last episode, we expanded our base by quite a bit, adding in a second iron smelting array, or maybe we did that in the previous one, doing some science research. We set up the copper array here. Why is that one red? I don't know why that's red. Is there a thing that tells me why it's red? I don't see why it's red. But we have that. We have a bit more of everything being made. We have a lot of some things being made, but that's okay. We started making second for the fast inserters, Arm Mark IIs, Arm Mark II. So we should have quite a bit of those already, 66 of those. The long arms we made the previous time, I think, but we also started making here Belt Mark II as well. We are still not quite making everything, all the belt crossings and things, but I think until we actually need them, I don't care that much about making them. I don't know how often I'll use mergers, and I don't know how often I'll use... Actually, I probably will use mixers, because that's kind of like for balancing. Wait, no Belt Mark II? Did I mess the recipe up? Apparently so. No gears here. Oh. Here. This goes into there. You need gears. Alright, well then this will come over here a bit into a provider there. And then can I squeeze a gear maker in here? Not easily. Dang it. Dang. Yeah, no, I don't. We finished up the Influencer Mark II research the last time. How do I want to do this? Crap. This all needs to be shifted or something. Yeah, let's do that. I should have not done that though. This and that. Let's do the Belt Mark II here. Or Belt Mark I here, I mean. And then I can split this. There we go. And I can just take this down here. You go that way, you go this way. You go this way. Then I can grab, delete that too. I can grab one of these and put it in here. And then that can go there. And then I guess this goes here. And that should do it. Then we just need to have this and this. And that'll be enough, I think. Make sure the motor goes in. There it goes. Okay, we're good now. All right, so we'll have some belts. Influencer Mark II. What is that going to take me? Iron. Influence Mark I plus 2 chips. Where are we making Influencers Mark I at? Because we're probably going to have to move them. I don't remember. Guess that's why I needed to have this be organized, huh? There's chips. Stuff for chips, anyway. Maybe down here? No. But until I knew exactly what I was looking at here, I didn't really want to do like a whole lot of, you know, mall type of situation, because that's really something you create after some practice. And did I turn off the Influencer Mark I? Cable and wire. So it should be down here with the copper stuff. Did I do that here? I did it here. Okay. In that case, can I get a little bit more iron down this road? Not easily. So we need one of those plus 2 chips. We're making chips over here, but it's really far away. So we should potentially just make chips more locally, but we need a little bit of iron to make chips. But really just one assembler worth. 256. Because this takes 2560 anyway, so I don't even need that much. Oh yeah, we need to do our research. Let's do our research. This way. There was something else that we could do that was not dependent upon that one right there. Assembly 2s. There we go. Not dependent upon research token 3. Let's see. Those are there. We could split this and bring some of the iron over here. And then we could just do... Two chips every 25, 60. So that's plenty for one assembler. Chips are going to take... Actually, maybe not. Well, maybe there. Chips are going to take wire plus iron plate. And then, so this could be... this can be wire. This can be chips. And then this can be influencer, or influencer 2s here. We don't really need influencer 1s anymore then, presumably. So we can delete that. This can go in here and here, this way. We'll bring the iron in here somehow and around. We could do the same output, though, as we had for this one. Something like that. And then bring this down. This in there. And then let's split this iron one more time here. And then come down like this. And then like this. Except you can't do that. There we go. Okay. And that'll just trickle along. But that should hopefully be enough. We don't need much. And that'll make those things. And then we can probably replace them. Although, I wonder if there's a way to take things back out of your inventory. No, there's not. So I don't need these 71 Influencers Mark 1 anymore if I have a 2. Because they are that big, and these are that big. So there's no reason why. I don't think there's any reason why. Why I shouldn't just replace all of these Mark 1s with Mark 2s. And so then I have 71 plus however many are out here, Mark 1s that I can't get rid of. And that seems like something that would be nice to be able to do, since they're using the upgrade to be able to pull things back out of the magic inventory, magic building inventory, and put them in to be upgraded, basically. So maybe like a provider, but more like a requester, where you could somehow program it to say, hey, request or collect, not really a requester because not requesting from anywhere, but like a collector or a recycler or something that would be that would take these in and provide them to this so that you could upgrade them instead of having to do this. Just a thing. Let's see. Do we have these now? We have 0. Good. We're making our first one right now. And then I'll see how big it is, I guess, relative to that. Yeah. Relative to that. Then I want to rebuild this stone smelting array too. Because I think, well, I think we're going to need more because we wanted to look at furnace burners too. We'll eventually have assemblers too that probably will take those as well. And I think also, no, there's not a burner too. Was there something else we unlocked? Ah, yes. Miner 2, which I think also required stone brick. And requires miners. Where are we making miners at? They're around here somewhere, I think. Organized what? Here they are. They need iron. Only iron. So, we could just move them over here someplace. Wasn't I going to stop doing this and instead send the iron over? I thought. Yeah, I think I was going to. Take some of these out. And we'll flush those gears off of this belt. And then we can send the iron over instead. We can put belts... Although we want to keep using arms 1 and belts 1. And that's another thing to recycle or upgrade. Is arms 1 and belts 1. Do we really need those anymore? if you're gonna do if you're gonna build 2s anyway and limitless resources, why use 1s, I guess? So maybe we should start using 2s. I'm assuming they're twice as fast. 5 items. Oh yeah, twice half the cooldown, so twice as fast. And if we send iron over here, then we can make the Miner's Mark II over here. So let's see, that should have made some now. Down here, 4. Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's some. So if I did that, how big are these? These are a bit bigger than the starter is. Or a bit, not as big as the starter is, but a bit bigger. Oh, maybe they are bigger than the starter. Because that was the starter edge there, so they're that much bigger than the starter is. Okay. I don't remember where I was here. I guess down here someplace. Yeah, definitely need to organize this somehow. But I do need more coal here if we're going to do what we're doing. Oh, I can delete all this. Oops. Delete that. Don't need it. And the other option is to start working on a bus. I just don't know, again, what we need for a bus in order to work on a bus. It's kind of one of the things you have to learn as you go. 84 labs. Holy crap. Maybe I should put down some more of the Mark I stuff, but on the other hand, we've kind of maxed out our iron supply here a little bit. So that might not be the wisest either. Might be time to smelt some more iron. There's coal there, some bunch of iron there. But we need 1-to-1, so probably need more coal than that. Miner's Mark II should be the next thing we set up. Alright, let's delete you and you. Actually, let's just do it this way. To there. Delete all that. And I'm going to get rid of these two, but I want to flush these gears out of here somehow or other. Or maybe just delete them. You know what? We could just delete them. This was that. Maybe we'll take them off at this area here or something. No, this is fine. Do a gear, one of these, and then gears. There. There we go. Just let that belt kind of fill up because we're going to run it right back that way. There we go. And another gear up here. Arms. There. And providers here and here. Does it feel like we're not, because we're not getting enough iron? Yeah, just never enough iron. Let's see. I want to turn this, I want to put a gear maker in right here. So I'm going to turn this belt right, oops, well, right there it is. Is that coal? Oh, let's not build that on top of coal. We could use that coal. Oops. Just take all this other stuff out here then. Yeah, we can use that coal. Okay, gear maker. There. Not that it's a lot, but... Oh, actually, I can't use it that way. I'll do it this way. And then do this, that, this, and that. At least give me another 12, which is useful, because I can probably redirect some of this stuff toward that instead. And then... We are really not getting enough iron down here. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that routing, even. Nope. I should do from here. Like that. That way these have one set, this has one set. And then I can do this betterly then. What does that give you? 3. But I could do it. Yeah, I know. I could do it like this though. Almost. I guess I can't do that one. Oh yeah, I can. I'll just do it like this. These 3 can go here. This can go this way. That one can go there. Here we go. Okay, iron's coming. That'll take care of that one. And then we can make some of these Mark IIs. These go to Mark II how again? Now that we're there, we can figure it out. They need iron for rods, as well as a bunch of stone bricks. Well, then in that case, I guess I should actually not do this here. And instead do these down here someplace. Don't know exactly where, so I'm not going to build it all. Delete that. I'll let you make the one you've got. Maybe. How long do those take? Oof. Okay, delete. Delete. Delete, delete. Now we want to make Mark II of these. We can direct feed them in, like that. We can set this recipe like this. And then we need rods for that, so we'll grab one of these like this. A little offset, but that's okay. And then make rods there. We need 4 rods every 2048. This makes 1 rod every 256, so we're plenty good there. You go this way, you go that way. Then these will come out into a provider. And then we'll make assembly machines 2 here, somehow. Until we know, I don't want to do anything. So actually, I would delete that one so that I'm not wondering what the heck I was doing there. Because I don't know what else is going to need to feed in there, because we don't know yet. Yeah, let's go do some more sciencing, maybe. Although, like I said, again, we're using enough of this elsewhere that it's not great. Until we can limit these, I'll have to think of some other way to do this so that we don't overtax our iron supply, making one thing to not make another. Like I'm kind of doing here. We're forsaking our science, which should actually probably have a dedicated belt to make... definitely not to make labs or... what are these? providers? Yeah. There's not like a priority thing where it says push it all this way and then overflow to another direction. Maybe instead then those should have been fed off of this. And this should be all for science. Let's test that theory out. Instead, you do that. This can come from here. The thought being that we don't need to make that many of these machines. So, you know, maybe then you can just get by with it. Let's see, I need to do a mass rotate of this. Well, that didn't work. I want to delete. Oh, click to rotate. No. Maybe you can't do it that way. Okay, well then fine. We'll just do it this way. Clear. Oh yeah, this is just a rotate cursor thing. And this one, go that way. Down this way. And then into there. And I think that'll be better because then this smelting array is for making stuff, whereas this one's for making science stuff. How do you like that? Why does that look like it's not making that corner properly? Oh, we're still short on coal here. Ooh. Oh, that mine's coal. Okay. And we can deal with that a little bit. That mine's coal. Let's do something different with these then. You two go that way. You come out of there. You come out of there. Let's do these two this way. Maybe. This one this way. This one that way. This one this way. You go there. You go here, there, all the way across, and then down. That gets most of it. Although if I could do the influencer stuff, I could probably get this one, get rid of this one and put one in there too. Some spaghetti there. But at least that gives us a bit more coal, which means maybe a bit more iron. Let's do this now. Yeah, influencers. Where's that big influencer at? Out here. Let me delete all of these. It's going to shut down parts of the base. Oh, that's why. Because that's what the red box is for. That means it is not under the influence of an influencer. Let's just shut down the whole base for a minute. Try and organize these a little bit using Mark IIs. Okay. And I'll deal with that part over there later. Apparently I have one here still. Yep. Or two. Looking for not red boxes. Right here. Oh, that's under the main bit here, right? Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over here someplace. That worked out. Let me go like in here. Let's go a little bit closer, I think. No, I can go right there. And come up here. Where is... There it is. Trying to find the spot right there. I'm using the what are they called? The... Geez, Wally. The... things. Crosshairs. Jeez. Brain damage. Down here. That one. Oh, alright, fine. Shut down anyway. Let's go right there. And then I can do this and that instead. Keep it going out here. There we go. Wait a minute. Why are you... Oh, because these aren't... Yeah, these aren't exactly the same... Right. Grid ratio. The starter is not to scale with the influencer's scale. So keep that in mind, too, if you're trying to be weird like me. Actually, I don't want to do that all the way to science, because... Or to power, because, well, it's power. This one. Good. And then I think I can delete that one. And this one. Not quite to that one yet, but I did it anyway. There. So I can put another one in here now. Oh, and he told me how much these use. It's 4 coal nodes from here. So like this miner, which is mining 4, will feed one of these. The miners that are mining 8 will feed 2 of them, and then you can do the math from there, I suppose. But that should do... so I'm not going to do the math on those belts, but that should do for now. So let's look at this now. Now I want to move these around. Yep, I want to move these around. I'm going to shift them all up. Let's see. I'm going to leave the space here for the influencer. Oh wait, I don't want to do that either. Oh, I want to do that, but not this. There we go. Like that. No. That's not what I wanted to do either. Jeez, oh Pete. Start here. For God's sake. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Running low on power, you don't say. We need more here then. This can come down. How many did I have here in a row? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Why don't I make these rows of 12 instead? So they're slightly less insane to count. I could do more. I could do 15. Yeah, let's do 15 instead. Instead. Delete that. Continue this down. 13, 14, 15. It's probably too much there. This one goes here then, and then you can come around this way. There. There. This one's easy to add to here because I don't have to make a mess. There we go. And that can still loop around and do whatever I need to do. There and there. There and there. And then I can loop this around this way. And I can do another influencer over here. There. And here. You go there. You go here. No, the other way, actually. And then we can go back up. Like that. I don't know how that worked. I do know how that worked. I didn't click and hold long enough. I have no idea if I'm feeding enough coal in for this, but it's good enough for now. We'll see how it works. See how they maintained. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 on each. 6 times 15, which is 90. Alright, so let's delete this. Nope, I gotta do it this way. One of these days I'll remember that. That, and this. And this. And these. And here. And then here. And then this goes here. Okay. You. It's pretty clear to me that we need more of this, so let's just do more of it. Lots of science. Like that. And they'll take a minute to fire up because they've got to get all the iron down there. And I don't know if this is too much for this one iron belt. We're using just a tiny bit down here. So that's fine, but I don't know if this is too much iron draw for what we're producing here or not. We can always double these now if we put the new miners in, and then we do the new we didn't do the new miners yet, did we? No, because we need to make them over here. Just half of what we were doing. Move these down again, like that, and then we want to make the regular miners, which I have over here someplace. Go ahead and finish. Over here, they need screws, and then they need stone bricks, motors. I need to get copper over here then. Oof. All right. Well, let's do this. This is a miner 2. They need the stone bricks. We know that. These might need motors too, the Mark IIs of these. Obviously, we need an output here. And then we need an input of the miners themselves. From here, I think. And then we'll do screws from there. No, can't go there. Screws from there. Yep. There and there. You need motors. 4 motors every 2048. This makes, yep, that's perfect. 1 to 1. We'll probably do this something like that. And then you need to have gears yourself, though. And wire. Might be reasonable to put a belt across here like this. In which case, maybe I move this up here after all. And I put the gears in here for that. Split this. Like that. And then copper. Sneak this copper belt up there. Could. I would love to see what this looks like. So maybe we should wait just a minute for that to be finished. Because if it's going to need copper too, then I may want to just make this just right. But I guess I can start this going this way. There it is. Let's go in here and see what else we can do, if anything, before we get to research token 3. No, no, no. Yes. Electric furnaces Mark 1. All right. Assembler Mark 2. I'm assuming they work twice as fast. They need motors. Okay, good. Smart. Smart. So let's see here. You'll want to be maybe here. Maybe you'll want to be like here or something. And then those will go into one of these. They also use 4 times as much energy. Yeah, speed 1, speed 2. Okay, cool. Those go in there. They need that plus motors. And motors need gears plus wire. The this will need 8 gears every 2048. This is going to produce enough. This needs 4 motors every 2048, which that'll produce enough. And then this needs 2 gears every 512, so one of those will produce enough. So we do this, then we do that, and then we do wire here for these. I'm going to do it like this. I forgot to give you your bricks, didn't I? Oopsie. Just thinking, though, maybe I want to shift all this over by 1. I'm sure you can see the reason. That. Of course it's obnoxious. Except that then that's not going to feed right, but we'll figure that out. There. 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 Nope. Alright, there we go. Totally useless. On the other hand, totally worth it. Okay, so then these will come down this way. You need those. You don't. Wait. You need those. Crap. Who else needs them? Just you and you. Okay. Let's get this going first, I think. There and there. There. There and there. Sort of going, I guess. This one here. That'll be wire. Do the other wire right here. Like that. I just need to get these bricks down there then. Guess we'll need a crossing then, won't we? Oops. There. There. This goes in there. I think that means that one can get started. Oops. There. And then these will turn this way. I also need an output of this one. And then they can come along this way. Do I have the crossings made? I do have some made. Some. There. I don't think I've used one of these yet. These are kind of neat. You can see how you'll see how they work when I get both materials here, but oops. Basically, they just allow things to cross without mixing. You go in there. Are we making these things now? Oh, I forgot about this one. There, there. Do you not have motors yet? There's the motors coming now. Okay. Took them a while because they had to wait for copper. There we go. Yep, just like that. They cross without mixing. Alright, so that takes care of those things. Did I delete this and not put it back? I did. And then this one. That might give me access to a little bit more coal. Nope, that's stone. It's going to mine stone. Maybe out here would give me more coal. But do I need it? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Running low on power. Yeah, I figured as much. How are we doing on coal supplies? This one might be finally dwindling. I think we had 90 something here, didn't we? Which means that this should support 25? Maybe? The other part to consider here is... No, it's got to be more than that, because I didn't add it up. I would need to add it up. 2, 6, 11, 17, 23, 28, 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 9 is 54. That's 86. 94. Yeah, it is 99. So that, according to what I thought that the developer said, this belt here should only support like 25 furnaces. And we have 45 here. But maybe it's dwindling and it's not going to actually support this many. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 9 is 63, plus 6 is 69. So this one makes sense that it's not supporting all of these. It's just not getting there. So we need to put some more mining in here. We could go up here first. Maybe even there. Yeah, that's 3. Should be worth it. Ah, electric furnaces. That'll get us started. Also, the other math is if these consume 1 coal every 1024, then we can only really have 1024 divided by 20 on a Mark 1 belt, which is 51.2 furnaces. So that could be... It could be that maybe we need to have a few more of these mining to get us to that point. Yeah, I think we're dwindling here. Let's add in a bit more here. I know we're running low on power. We're adding more power. More power. But we can also add another column here, too. Is that enough to bother with? No, 1 is not enough to bother with. Down here. That. Oops. I'm not doing the math on it yet. We added 12. So now we're at 111. I'm trying to think of how to do that math, though. If I'm even doing the base math correctly. Well, if we can fit 51 on here, 51.2 on here, then I guess we need a source of 4 times that, right? So just over 200. Not that we have 51 here, we only have 45, so we really only need a source of 180, but we're only at 112, 111, so... Oh yeah, no labs running. Right, we did that. Let's see. I already got... Oh, I can't do that. Got that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't... Or I can do this. I can do crossings Mark II. Okay, next. Those will take very many research tokens too, though. And you can see this is starting to fill in with adding the extra sources here. Alright, this is backing up, though. I'm pretty sure this is all backing up now. Which means that something's wrong with my math. Don't know what it is, but something's wrong. Alright, so the next thing would be to redo this stone brick smelting, which we could do more or less any time. Oops. But we definitely need more, because we're now using... Oh, maybe we're not using. It's just what was backing up the belt, or what the belt wasn't backed up on. I do want to move this one, though, then. So we should probably go ahead and do that. I'm going to wait till they get to 16 just because I'm weird like that. There you are. Well, now it's at 8, but you get the idea. I think I'm just going to move it over here. Like that. And then I think, yeah, next time, maybe I should move this. Those make a lot faster than those, I guess. Are these stopped? Oh, they need a lot of bricks, right? We need to have more than that, but then that's going to consume a good chunk of the belt. So that's going to be a bit of a hassle. But I think next time we'll redo this this stone smelting. We have some extra coal here, so I think we can redirect some of this elsewhere here, and then we can smelt. We probably don't need a full array of 13. We can probably get away with 6 or 7 of these, but then we'll work on that and get that going next time, as well as working on what, electric furnaces. That means we don't need coal anymore, which could be useful. We did those. We don't have anything there. We don't have anything there. Don't have anything there. We're kind of caught up except for the other belt Mark II stuff that we're still researching. So we could work on... We'll need to do research token 3. And then once we get that, we'll need to set something up for that. But until then, I think we're okay to... we are not giving enough... We definitely... This is definitely too much... too much iron for these setups, or not enough iron for this lab stuff. So we definitely could delete, I don't know, a third of these anyway, and be okay with it. So we should look at that next time as well. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.